Okay, so Pavo just went against Whaley, and now it's Jiewa. So it's really up to Pavo to defend the North against China.
Against China. Mainland China.
He did good last time, right? Did he beat Whaley?
Yeah, he did beat Whaley.
Okay, yeah, so he's done good so far. But Jiewa is a different beast. It's a different character, and, you know, we're all very familiar with Jiewa because of his, you know, every now and then he tore it up in SF4. Yeah. He's had some really good showings. I believe CEO a couple years ago, he got really far, and we're seeing a bloody perfect right there at the beginning. So we know that Pavo cannot be thinking, oh, I got through Whaley, you know, let's get through Jiewa. It's going to be a completely different beast.
Whaley, though, he's a little bit more reserved, but can turn on and craziness sometimes.
It's also a very different matchup too. Ken wants to be in.
I wonder whose buttons are better at mid-range, with the exception of Ken having a fireball.
I believe. Do you mean in this matchup?
Yeah, in this matchup.
Oh, I mean, Mika's pretty disadvantaged in the mid-range. It probably goes to Ken. But Ken doesn't have the best mid-range, so Mika can get more opportunities to get in than like against someone like Ryu.
Because I'm sure at certain ranges, Mika can just Irish whip Ken out of the fireball startup, or maybe potentially punish it. Because isn't his fireball is punishable on hit also?
Depending on the spacing. I believe, but I believe you have to be pretty close for that. But it's an exceptionally punishable fireball, which is one of the big drawbacks of playing Ken. But having a fireball at all is a really wonderful tool. But you definitely have to be extremely careful with it. Pick your spacings very well.
It's a very slow-paced matchup so far.
It's anyone's game. I'm glad that it's not landslide Jiewa like we saw the first round. And here we go. Oh, wow. Completely nullifies the V-trigger right there. Good stuff, because that really forces the issue with Mika. Oh, good. Good hit confirm. I had to censor myself there. But really good hit confirm from Pavo right there.
Is it dead? Dead. Wow.
Super solid.
It's interesting because both these characters are kind of like ballers, but both players, in my opinion, play it slow, and once they get the opportunity, then that's when they go crazy.
And the character archetype lends itself to that. You know, they say that, you know, Ken, if he stays in the mid-range too long, he kind of just loses steam. But, I mean, we've seen it from Julio. Ken gets in, Ken tears it up. Same with Mika. We all know that.
And
we're going right back into it.
Yeah, they're going right back into it.
Yeah, I can't imagine Jiewa playing other characters. I mean, he was a Ken specialist in 4. And Ken's a very solid character.
There it is. We were just talking right there.
And was that on block?
That was on block.
Yeah, so very, very punishable. Oh no, a very poorly timed drop kick. Good stunner. Bringing it back to the mid-range. Oh, and finds his way in. What's Pavo going to do? Crosses himself up, finds himself in a corner. That was a great block from Jiewa. And kind of gives him some breathing room. Jiewa didn't focus on keeping him in the corner there.
Could have been. Is the step kick punishable from Ken?
Step kick is -6 on block, I believe.
So she can most likely, the Irish flip, she can clap punish that.
Oh, most likely. The clap is exceptionally fast.
Yeah, it's like what, like 5 frames?
For a move that goes right into a full combo, like it's such an interesting hit confirm, but it's just a move that goes into a combo. It's
kind of cheap.
It's very I'll just say it's extremely straightforward.
And it also anti-airs at certain point.
Yeah, that's the part I don't like. I don't like that it anti-airs to any capacity. They should put the hitbox like below her pinkies.
So far though, Jiewa playing very defensive, trying to pick his spots.
I mean, yeah, when you're going against Mika, you make a decision. Am I going to suffocate her, or am I going to force her to approach? And am I going to zone the whole match? Because either one can really work against Mika, because she doesn't have the best reversal. She has one, but it's not the best.
Pavo, he tried to read the V reversal bait right there with the neutral jump. Doesn't pay off. Oh, wake up.
And the risky business. Risking it for the biscuit.
All right. What's for lunch? Nope.
Oh, and he saw the V-trigger. He saw the raw V-trigger and went right for the tumble fierce. That was sick. I really hope that was a reaction. I hope that wasn't coincidence because that you have to react quite fast.
Wow, really?
Oh,
no! A bit too
soon?
It's a bit too soon,
or,
probably.
Or too soon on the DP.
Yeah, too soon on the DP.
Yeah.
But Jiewa has shown he's very on point tonight with those DPs.
Yo, yeah, his anti-air game has been exceptional throughout this round. It's just been up to Pavo's reads to bring it back.
Challenge, stopping the run pressure right there.
Pavo kind of in a tough position right now. Oh, but just as I say it, Nadeshiko forces the issue.
Again.
And it's corner time.
Stun.
And he got grabbed standing.
Trying to fight his way out. He has to. Very good challenge by Jiewa. And it pays off for him.
So, hot tip, courtesy of Graham Wolf. Block standing against Mika. If you read that, you might get neutral thrown. If you block standing, a completely different animation happens, and Mika's follow-up is not guaranteed.
Oh.
If you block it crouching, she gets the meaty like nobody's business. But if you block it standing, it's a different animation. She has a different frame advantage. If you have the read that she's going to throw normal, but you don't want to risk the tech, stand. It'll stop her pressure after she grabs you. And what we saw was that Jiewa was almost stunned and went, look, throw me, your pressure will be stopped.
That makes a lot of sense. Take
It's
the throw.
Interesting. I don't know why it's in the game, but it's very interesting that it's there. But yeah, hot tip that a lot of people don't know. If you're thrown standing by Mika, she can't follow up. Oh, good reactions. Good scoops.
Read so far. Pavo has been reading those V reversals pretty nicely. Punish. Very good.
Doesn't get the guaranteed follow up. Oh, but he gets the jab hit confirmed. Does not giant swing, the front command grab, does that
leave him in front?
Does that have less range? Because he did a punish with giant swing, which completely nixed his pressure afterwards.
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Right.
We could probably ask Pablo afterwards.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows. Yeah, he's full of Mika information.
But so far, Pablo, he's on the brink of moving on to winners finals and sending Jiewa to losers.
Which is a big deal. I mean, Jiewa is one of the favorites to take this tournament, really. He's been so solid every time he's shown up to CTV.
Yeah, once again, this is my air. He is not going to let Pavo jump in for free. He has to get in.
Oh, and it's all on block.
No.
We're going to see a big punish here. Or not.
Up the combo.
Yeah, he went for something wonky there. And then
no, that could be it.
That is it. Unless he drops a very simple hit confirm.
Wow.
That was a heartbreaking, twice in a row, heartbreaking DPs. Now, he DP'd